All right. Recording. Okay, here we go. Excellent. Welcome, everyone. Good to see you. This is our newest member as of when? Yesterday. He joined us yesterday. Tell us your name. And you know what? I'm totally picking on you, but you're an outgoing person. So, yep. So I'm going to hope that you're okay with it. Tell us your name and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name's Austin Maxwell. Brand new to real estate. Me and my wife joined up and super excited to get started on just being a sponge, soaking everything in. And a little bit about me. I have 3 kids. We live in Harriman. We own a dance studio in West Jordan. So my wife runs that full time. And yeah, just happy to be here.
Awesome. Excellent. Thank you for being here. That is great. Who else is here as of how long have you been here? You're a few months. 4 months. Brian, you're just 2 or 3 weeks? How long have you been here? About 2 or 3 weeks. Let's see. Anyone newer than that? How long have you been? 2 years. Yep. We've got, I know, we need to see your face more often. Of the other, like 3 of you, I know you've been here for a little bit as well. That's a good amount of time. Is there, so of the 3 of you, is there anyone that would like to share, like maybe your experience so far and something that you've liked so far in the few weeks, a few months so far with Keller Williams?
So
tell us your name a little bit.
So I'm Brian. I feel like I'm at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting or something. It's sober for. So I've been with Keller for 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been great. I guess what I would share, Austin, is that everybody here is very friendly and willing to help out. I've been able to take advantage of, tons of classes. I did Ignite, and I've been in the industry for a little while, 4 or 5 years, but there's still things that, I'm constantly learning and fine tuning. And so Tyler, that's what I'd share is it's just been great. The opportunities and tools are more than I can kind of handle at the moment.
Awesome. Excellent. Thank you, Brian. Man, anyone else like to share anything? Don't want to put anyone on the spot. I totally put Austin on the spot, but anyone else have anything they want to share? Okay, if something comes up, then you can interrupt me. But thank you for that. We want everyone to feel welcome and make sure that utilizing all the cool tools and resources that we have going on. So today the main portion of our meeting, we're going to talk about awards. I want to go through a couple of things real quick. Just a reminder about our mission. This is the EBP, which is very hard to say. But a couple of things. We believe in having a career worth living, businesses worth living, and experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. And as I said that, I'm realizing I'm not sure if I shared the screen on Zoom, so that way Zoom will be able to see it a little bit better. And there, I think we're rolling now. Try to make that smaller. Now we've got all the controls in the way, but that's okay. All right. The vision up here to be the real estate company choice for agents and their customers. So the reason it's nice to have this up here is hopefully we have something like this in our own mission, vision, values, that sort of thing. Values, God, family, then business. Belief, this is a little bit longer. We won't go through each one just to save a little bit of, but a lot of these are beliefs that resonate with perspective, basically to bring technology into this business so that we have a technology for real estate. Big why. Who can tell me what a big why is? I need some help. Who can tell me? Oh, I thought that was close. Don't move like an inch or I'm gonna come and give it to you. Yes, yeah, please. Tell us your name and a little about yourself.
Should I stand up too?
Yep.
My name's Janelyn. A little bit about me. I don't know. I've been doing this for like 2.5 years. No, not quite. No, 1.5 years. Not even 2. Anyways, a big why for me is my kids because I want them to have a better life than I had growing up.
Awesome. I love that. Something I will repeat often is logic makes you think, emotions make you act, and your kids usually are the ones that bring emotion into your decision making and help you to make the decisions or get you over some of the tough things that that get into your way. And sometimes it gets you going when it's hard. Hi guys. Accountability programs. So on that, sometimes accountability is a great way to get your success going, get your business ramped up. And I sent out an email probably about 20 minutes before this meeting. So hopefully everyone did receive it. It is literally 5 questions, maybe 4, but it doesn't take long. I would love to know if if you are interested in it, in a program like that, and 2, a few details on what type of accountability would be important to you. So if you are willing, please, 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 I need your feedback so that we can build something that is something that you guys will want instead of me guessing. But that way I was interested. So I would love everyone's feedback on that. If you didn't get that email, then either we have some wrong, we need to correct that somehow. It's possible that there's something blocked, or maybe it just went to straight to spam or something, but that's what that is. We want to invite up our vendor spotlight. We've got Studio X, and Blake is here to talk a little bit about that along with Alicia. And we'll invite them to take the long walk all the way up to the front.
Alex isn't here. Obviously, he went to Florida to go to Disney World. So he's stuck us with it. I have a pretty loud voice. Can everybody hear me?
That is only for Zoom, actually.
Oh,
so that way, that's
okay.
the only way viewers can hear you.
Great. For those of you who are on Zoom, thank you.
Come over here.
Thanks for spending a few minutes with us. Alicia Keller, she's actually a realtor with you guys.
She's an amazing realtor. Yes.
Nice to meet you. So I'll just tell you a little bit of background before Blake gets started.
I've got that up. Yep.
I'll just tell you a little bit. So Blake Creamer is an awesome custom home builder in the area, and I represent him. We do a lot out of Highland, Alpine, City, South Jordan, Draper. We're busy.
Stuff in Farmington, stuff in.
It's really busy. We're even busy, but we was when we started getting all these amazing clients that wanted to go. We were looking for a solution because most, as you know, most of the architectural firms right now.
Tyler, can we get them a mic? Zoom can't hear a thing, Tyler.
Through the design process. Not that one. Thank you. If you can hook yourselves or hook up your clients with a good architectural firm who will take good care of your clients, plus you get the 10% commission on top of that, which does not have to be run through the brokerage, by the way. It's just 10%. You know, most plans that we've been a part of have been about, you know, $50,000, $55,000. You would just get that commission as a referral fee. So basically what it is though, is that you would be able to establish your value with your buyer because they'll come to you, maybe you sell them a lot or an empty lot, or maybe, you know, they just come to you and say, we want to build a custom home. So you can be working on finding them their lot and connecting them with the right architectural firm. And it establishes your value as the buyer's agent with a custom build. I cannot emphasize how important this is. I have seen it this last year, especially where, you know, the buyer's agent doesn't have a whole lot to do with it. But if you are there in the design process, connecting them, your client with the right people, they see your value. And when they go to build their custom home, they're happy to bring you along as the buyer's agent. So it's kind of a two-part benefit for you. The commission plus you're taking good care of your client and, you know, being linked up with their home build as well.
Yeah, you become more of a consultant versus just a order taker, if you will. That being said, if there's any questions, does anyone have any questions? Be happy to answer any questions if you have any. I don't know that you would, but just in case. So anyway.
So yeah, info will be at the end of
We have
this.
a question in the back.
Yeah.
What's the build time is the question for everybody on Zoom. Thanks. That's a great question. That is very subjective. It's hard to determine. So it depends on the actual type of build. If you're coming to me and we're building something, this is a basic house, you want basic trim, basic options and whatnot. We're about an 8 to 12 month build on a basic home. If it's an elaborate custom home, I've spent as much as 2.5 years on building an elaborate custom home, but we're talking something with, you know, $1 million worth of structural steel and on the side of a mountain and whatnot. Those take a lot more time because of the additional things that need to go in to finish that project. But for the most part, our typical build runs about 14 to 16 months total. And that would be including the architectural design as well and involved in that as well.
So one thing on that, and Blake is an awesome builder, and I would say bring all of your clients to him for sure, and he'll take great care of the buyer's agents. But Studio X Architects is actually separate from Blake Miller Custom Homes. So if say your buyer has already, or your client has already found a home builder that they want to use, they can still design through Studio X and you can still receive that commission from that design.
Yeah, and we won't, and we'll honor that with them. We won't try and poach their builder at all. We
Not at all.
We run these as totally separate companies, but on the building side, we actually do pay 3% to the buyer's agent.
On the base cost of the
Because
house.
we know that you guys bring us business, so we're not going to jeopardize that at all. So.
Hi,
That's your
this
question.
is
Do you have any other questions? If anything in Highland ready? Yeah, we actually do. We have a community coming out of the ground, Aberlour. I was just down before there. I was at Highland. We have a community coming out of Aberlour with 15 lots. We might have 1 or 2 available. Alicia will know more about that. Yeah.
All right. Anything else? We did bring lunch. We brought Jimmy John's.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
take.
And
lots of
enjoy your
stuff.
lunch.
And thanks for letting us come. And if you have questions, Blake, can you scan to the end of the?
Oh, sure. I can.
Yeah, my email is on there. If you have any questions, you guys are great. KW is awesome. Love the team.
That's it. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you. Excellent. Okay, grab this email or contact info. You can take a picture real quick or write it down. Move off here in just 1 second. Excellent. Everyone get that? All right, let's come back over here. Okay. Excellent. Just want to share a few things coming up. So we've got Tech Bar coming up on it's weekly on Tuesdays, 30 to 3:30. That's upstairs. St. Patrick's Day, it's right around the corner. So wear your green or you're gonna hurt. Get some bruises. Book club, come enjoy our brand new book club. So this is the Gold New Standard. This is the book that it kind of gives the Ritz-Carlton is facing me. Thank you. Needed that help. Thursdays, that's at 10 a.m. They have some amazing information in that book. Family Reunion Mastermind. This is the mastermind that we're going to cover high level top things from family reunion that were gathered. This is March 17th from 10 to 11 a.m. here in the room. It was actually, for those who have been, it was a little bit different format. It was really neat. A lot of times in the past when I've gone, there were a million different options and you had to really fight between like a couple ones that you really wanted to go to. This one, they condensed it down to some really key topics, which was, in my opinion, I liked it. And this would be some takeaways from family reunion itself. We'll also be sharing it here. So keep an eye on that. We'll be sharing like the vision speech and some of those other things that came from family reunion that you can watch here live. Well, it's not live, but the recorded one. You can watch it all here. So keep out for that. Tech class. This one is specifically covering designs in command. That's March 17th. All of this, again, is in emails that you should have received. If you're not getting those, then let us know. Casino night. This is when? This Friday. Casino night. This is a way to raise money for KW Cares. KW Cares is our avenue where we can help families in need and give back to the community, our local area here. So this is all of the money that is get here goes all towards KW Cares to put some money into that account. And every year, on what date? When is Red Day? Second Thursday in May is Red Day, and that's the day where we usually have a fun project or something that we all come together and do some type of community service or something like that. So we'll get more details on that, but all the money here is raised to go towards that project and other things that you might not even really know about. Sometimes families are in need and we don't really make it public because it's some of those things are private, but it's able to help some people that are in need. We usually look within our brokerage first and then look at the community beyond that. So come, it's a fun way. It's just it's a $40 buy-in, and that is and that's basically just a $40 donation to come in and have fun. And there's drinks and available for purchase, and then some prizes, some cool prizes too. So bring your poker face. Lead generation. This is, we're going to hear from the Wizards. They do an excellent job at lead generation, the foundation of their business. So put this on your schedule for the 22nd, March 22nd here. Mix and mingle. We want to get to know you guys. So come upstairs. This is Wednesday, the 23rd from 3 to 4. Tech class. This one is the 24th, 2:30 to 3:30. Again, I'm going through these fast because you should have these. I'm hoping just to remind you so that we can put it on your calendar. Tech series. This is Tuesday, March 29th, covering and strategies that convert. Converting your database to data bank. Is this a lot? Like if you're not noticing, like there is just a lot of stuff we're just trying to bring out there. So if it's overwhelming, then good. We want there to be more than you will need. So that way you will be able to have so many tools at your disposal that you'll be able to implement as much or as little as you would like to in your business. If there's a lot, it's intentional. We don't want to just have one meeting a month and whole of holes in your business. So again, this database, data bank. So this is 1 to 3, making money off of your database and getting the ROI that you're hoping. Okay, this gets us into February production. So this, again, this is 1 month ago. And what we want to start off with is our agent of the month and our culture icon of the month. And if I'm trying not to give it away, but I believe what we have first is the culture on. As far as the slide, we're going to cover that one first. But this is kind of an example, examples of someone who gives back into our office, is a good culture. They're trying to plug themselves in, work hard. It's not always about like production being the very top, but it usually is some type of a mix. Usually you get production by plugging yourself in and adapting to all that. But all around, it's just a good person. And that good person this month is Josh Jorgensen. Josh, give him a round of applause. I'm bummed that Josh is not in here. I don't see his pretty face. Yeah. Brian, can I put you on the spot? You know Josh better than anyone else in the room, I would guess. What is something that we should know about Josh and some nice things? And hopefully he'll feel the vibes, even though he's not hearing.
Yeah,
this.
I'll talk loud so he can hear it on the first floor. Couple things that I think stand out about Josh. He's almost always one of the first people to the office. You'll see his truck out there. He gets in around like 7:30 every day. He has the biggest heart. He just is, he really is a kind, open-hearted. You could go talk to him and he'd be willing to help anybody out. He really is like the first person to always want to help. He's got a funny sense of humor. He really likes Angels and Airwaves is his favorite band. He loves to go to concerts. That's something that like he really loves. He loves camping. If you want to go to places that are like off the map, the like off menu of camping, Josh could tell you at any given point 10 different places to go depending on what you want to do. And it would be really fun and great. So he is Captain Adventure. He could tell you fun places to go camping and places to experience in Utah. And he was his kid's football coach this last year, and that was one of his goals. And so he coached the football team, and something that was cool is he could tell you more about this, but he coached the B team. And these were all kids that had never really played football before. And they ended up making the playoffs, and they won their last game of the season to make the playoffs. And he has this video of the kids celebrating, and it was like just happy kids. But that's Josh. That is 100% Josh. Aside from all that, he is a great real estate agent, like fantastic real estate agent. Works super hard for his clients. I joke around and say that old women love Josh. They really do. He's got something figured out with that. Old women, they all treat him like their grandson. So he's got some things figured out, man.
That's awesome. One thing I love about what he said is here we believe in God, family, and business. He talked a lot about family, his natural like matter a lot to him. So icon of the month, Josh Jorgensen, well deserved. Let's give him a round. I'll leave that there. Hi. All right. Oh, I didn't even introduce that. Oh man, she already saw it. She knew it. All right, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Marie Paul, this is the agent of the month. Just killed it last month. Come up here. Come up here. Come and receive this. If you didn't already have a big framed picture of yourself, you need that in your office. This is amazing. We need to know, and equally deserved. Yep, is Dawn. So Dawn, what I'm going to do is I'll give you an opportunity, if Dawn, if you want to say anything after. So, but oh, Josh, he did hear. He felt the vibes started coming down. Everybody's on the phone. So tell us a little bit about, like, you had an amazing month last month, and your business. Well, so tell us a little bit about what was that and how did that happen?
No, this is totally a team effort, totally a team
Sure.
effort. And we work together as an excellent team. We work in development and we come in, we put in our time and we put out all the positive. I mean, we're just a very positive group where a lot of our stuff is clearly, for us, it's about mindset. And we just do what we do. I don't know what to say there.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. It's all
Yeah.
our team.
Well, you guys completely killed it last month, and I'm going to come back and see if there's anything on the team that you guys want to say, because it really is a team effort. It's up to you. So Don was one, if you guys remember, he was the one that came up and shared a lot of his stuff a few weeks ago for new construction and helping out, just giving back, which is also amazing in culture. But Don, what is it about your team?
Well, I'll tell you, for starters, the only ship that ever sailed was a partnership. And if you're wanting to accomplish anything of magnitude in your life, you're gonna need other people. And the 5 people that you spend the most time with, like you show me the 5 people you spend the most time with, and I'll show you your future. Like that can't be understated. And so I'm not saying don't spend time with anyone else. I'm saying the 5 people you spend the most time with. I have people in my life from both ends of the spectrum, and I love that. But I'm very conscious about the 5 people that I spend the most time with. And Marie's one of my team members fall into that category. And it will, if you want to change your life, pick 5 new people, So, but that having been said, I have nothing but gratitude for my team. And yeah, I consider myself very fortunate
Awesome.
to be with them. So
Yeah, is well deserved. Amazing team, amazing people, one of the familiar faces. Team of the month. But if there's anything that is that is very respectful to have is someone on your team. So Don, this is something towards you as well and your team. It is a team effort. Hopefully you all know that. We had to put one face on here for agent of the month. So we love you. We love your team, and thank you for your awesome example. Because he just graced us with his presence. Look at this, Josh Jorgensen. Can you see that? Come on up here. What is this? Doesn't even know. We've already been talking about you for 5 minutes. Get down here. So this is, we already had, we had a speech. If you don't have a eulogy already written, then one is already just record this. Yeah, Brian did it for you already. And you know it's a good one.
Mic drop.
That's right. So you won the Culture Icon Award for the month, which is just being in culture, being a part of KW, and just, I don't know, sometimes it's not always about, you are a great producer yourself.
Yeah.
It's not always about that, but we just want to appreciate you and being willing to help. You're always willing to lend a hand, and we just wanted to recognize you for that.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
What is it that drives you? Since you're here, we'll give you one moment to say something about yourself.
What did Brian
drives you?
say? What did Brian say? Well, I got away with the 80 plus crowd. Yeah. No, I don't know, man. You know what? I think Brian's brought a lot to my life. When I started in real estate, there was something that he unlocked in me, right? And I think that's ultimately given me a lot of power and a lot of drive and a lot of go on it. Number one, I have a passion just to run the business. Number two, I have a passion to help people. And that's both my clients and other people around me. And I just like what I do, I guess. I love it. I think it's great. I think there's no other place that you can show up and every day it's your own and it's your own business. And you get to work with really cool people and you get to pick who you want to work with. You know, as Don was saying, like the 5 people that you surround yourself with most, but there's nowhere else where you can help people make money and just do what you want to do and how you want to do it.
That's awesome.
So
Well said. Thank you. Josh, this is for you. We want some stare at yourself in your office.
thanks.
Excellent. Okay, so we've got a welcome to the team. This is a little bit, we're missing Austin on here, but just want to welcome a few of these people that have come and joined Keller Williams. We've got Heidi and Camille, Joey, Keith, Nicole, Alexis, Brian, Christian, Adriana, Jody, and Becky. We are so grateful for all of them joining our office. We're growing, and we just love to be surrounded by amazing people. So if you see them, please shake their hand, say hi, and welcome them around here. Profit share. This is we like anyone who has made over $100. $100 is something that you can go and do right now. It'll buy you a tank of gas. Depending on what car you drive, it might fill it up. But it is nice. Some of these people have earned well over $100 as well. But we just wanted to have a benchmark in there. So this is profit share for those. It's just kind of a give back. Keller Williams shares 48% of the profits in every brokerage, every market center. And that goes back to the agents who have helped it grow. So congratulations to Claire, Brian, Scott, Emily, Carrie, and Eden for all making over $100 last month. Great job. First listings. This is always, we remember our first listing. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. First listings, going to congratulate Talon, Serena, and Arena for getting their first listings here at the office. I didn't see any of their faces, but if I say your name, you have to raise your hand in case I just didn't quite see your face. So first closing is when you actually make some money. It's nice. We've got George, Serena, Alex, Brian, and Lydia. Give all of them a round of applause. Awesome. Home runs. This is if you sold a home, so closed, if you took a listing, and if you got under contract, all in the same month. So home run, those three things. Andrew, Annie, Brian, Chris, David, John, Emily, Serena, Jared, Justin, Christy, Lacey, Marlene, Matt, Patria, Ryan, Scott, Shirley, Steve, Tori, Talon, Heather, all in 1 month. That's awesome. A lot of these people are multiple, but just want to, it's great if you get all three of those. That means your business is growing and moving every month. Cappers. This is when we get to 100% commission. After that is everything you take home is 100%. Cappers for last month was Lori, Chris, Justin, Don, and Terry. So we do have reasons for you guys capping, and they are up here. If you guys are on this list, then we need you to come up. You're in the picture too. So Amy, will you take that?
And we have another capper coming.
If you would like this one, it's already warm.
It's already warm.
Yep.
It's pre-filled.
Pre-filled. Yep. So come up here. I know we've got a few in here.
I need more.
Justin, you're here.
Only got 2 blankets out.
Don's coming up. Jason, excellent.
Oh,
While did we already clap for them? Just in case, let's give them one more. We'll let the picture and get to choose what they want, and we will move forward from here. Blank. Yeah. Whatever you want, we'll get it for you. While they are smiling and cheesing. Oh, Justin, jump in there. Amy, you're missing Justin. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm trying to help from the side. This is not helpful at all. I'm just ruining it. You guys do your thing. Okay, contracts closed individual. So we separate this out from individual and team. This is all just last month. Contracts closed. Jared closed 9 homes, 9 units last month. Rockstar for about 2.3, 2.4 million. Nate Sassy, really proud of him. 5 units, just over 3 million. Jason Judd, 5 units, about 2.5. Amy, 5 units. Annie Cannon, Jennifer Sobas, and Scott Hurd. And, all of these are anything in the 3 units and above. So closed fewer than that, then that's where the benchmark is to get on the screen. So 3 and above. Let's give all of them a round of applause. That is awesome. Team member, Marie Paul, 7.1 units, Don Rushing, 6.4 units, and look at that volume. That's not a typo. That is 41 million and 40 million in 1 month. So you can see why agent of the month, we brought them up here. So let's stop real quick and do a congrats for those top 2. That's huge. Congratulations. That's amazing. David Weiser, 4.8 units. Justin Hurd, 4 units. Brian, 3.8. Heather, 3.6. Emily Hayes, Ryan Pettit, right about 3 units as well. That's awesome. All in 1 month. Let's give all of them a round of applause. I need to not set down the clicker, then I think I'm doing some. Contracts written. So this contracts written individual in 1 month. Jared wrote 17 contracts last month, just under 10 million. Annie Cannon, 10 units, just under 10 million. That's how you know that your business is going to continue to close and make money. Amy Gimmons, 6 units. Scott Hurd, 3. Nate Sassy, 3. Jeff Eves, 3. And Clint Allred, 3. That is awesome. Let's give them all a round of applause. That is amazing. Contracts written team members. So these are people that are on teams. Marie and Don with their amazing production on those. Who are these people? That's awesome. Josh Jorgensen, is he still here? Did he take his picture and he took off? Oh, is he? Oh, there he is. He's what culture. See? Yep. Thank you, Josh. 5.5 units. And if you see the point, then that's usually kind of a team member. So we know that you can't sell half of the house, but that's how it's split up on the team. Emily Hayes, Justin Hurd, David Weiser, Lacey Stevens, Tim Lowry, Brian Hurd, Ryan Pettit, and Tracy Crockett, all from 2 million all the way up to 41 million in 1 month. Let's give them a round of applause. That's awesome. Bronze medals. Something that we're doing this year is we want to recognize people who have reached different levels of volume in their business. And this is cumulative. So this is throughout the whole year. Continue to update this. So 2 million annual volume. I won't go through all of these names, but this is so far, if you've made it into the bronze medal recipients, then that is this list right here. A lot of these people we've kind of seen close business on the last slides. Bronze, and now we've got silver. So this is 5 million in annual volume so far. And Ryan Pettit, South Valley Proper, Bright, Apex, and Jared Hansen so far have already surpassed 5 million in volume for the year. Just to let you know that we are tracking. So the gold medal recipient is going to be 10 million so far in the year, because year to date, we haven't quite reached that yet, but that will be updated as people start to surpass that 10 million volume. Okay, Crimson Club. This is, explain it before so we can kind of see. You guys already saw. Crimson Club, if you close a home, it's kind of like the home run. If you close a home, you wrote a contract, and if you took a listing, that is cumulative of the 3. So add those all up, and that is the Crimson Club for last month, which is North Summit Realty. And first place, 33 units, $189 million in total volume. All of that added up. We need to give them a round of applause. And you guys come up here. We have, let me find the right one here. So this is, oh, you're so right. Okay, so I skipped something we're gonna go back to. This is the real value. This is worth 180 right here. This is a Crimson Club for February, your team. And we would love to take a picture. Terry's gonna do that. So group category, and again, this is a group, as the classification is 3 or more agents on one team. That's class in Keller Williams is classified. That is just for February, right? Crazy. This is not yearly cumulative. So we'll give one of these to the first place recipient on each of these categories throughout the whole year. That is for February. So in second place is South Valley Proper, 21 units. 16, almost $17 million, and Wiser Group, 19 units. That is almost $1 million in volume in 1 month. That's awesome. We didn't clap for them, but let's do that. I don't see anyone from or Wiser Group. I'm just not. They're doing their taxes. I saw Ryan. Yeah, he's here. Yep, he's here and happy. You can tell why he's happy. There's one thing that I missed. This is the bronze and the silver. We do have medallions. So for the sake of that, I'm going to skip back to that before we finish these out because I completely missed that. So thank you for reminding me. If you see your name right here, Marie, I know you're here. Dawn, you're here. Come up here and you've got another thing for you to take home. Let's see who else. We've got David, Jennifer, Annie, Justin, you're here. Amy, Chris, Matt, Emily, Mike, Brian, Eric, and Nate. So you guys are all getting our bronze right here. I wouldn't go too far because you guys have already surpassed other one. Well,
I don't think you're on the silver one.
you weren't on the silver one, not yet. Okay, don't leave without smiling for a picture. Okay, I guess not. So 5 million. This is Ryan, Trent, and Jared. We've got yours ready for you when you guys want to pick those up. Look at that cheeser. The broskies. Awesome. Love you guys. Okay, we are back on track. So group, next category is team. This is 2 agents. If you only have 1 agent, you're individual. 2 agents, your team. 3 or more, your group. So is in first place, Be Heard, 20.3 units, almost 10 million in production, and want to give them a round of applause. Be Heard. Because the last one was worth 100 and something million, that one's worth it too.
They're not as much, I guess.
Yep. Yep. I want to hear from you, Rick, because but we do need to take your picture. So anytime we've got these people in the Crimson Club, we want to hear a few details on what is it about your business and what has worked for you so that we can learn things from you. We want to be able to be in the Crimson Club. So what are a few takeaways, a few things that you would say adds to your success?
I would just tell you like something that's really coming up for me right now, but I'm just reconnecting with my people again. That sounds so simple, but that was one of the things that I used to do really well. And I feel like I've kind of gotten off base with that a little bit. And so just reconnecting with people, kind of like doing a lot of lunches and Topgolf appointments and checking in with people and pop buys. And I just believe business happens in conversation. And when I approach it from a space where I'm just looking to add value to people and just help them out, sometimes I sell real estate, sometimes I don't. But at the core, like it's worked really well for me. And it's just, we say like eating our own dog food. So I'm just eating my own dog food again a little bit more than I used to. So
I love that. I'm going to ask you one more question. If I am a brand new agent, or I'm just trying to add one more stream or one more nugget, what is one specific thing that you would do today to go and search for business? If you were just wiped clean, you had nothing in your pipeline,
yeah.
what would you do this afternoon?
So I always think that any good business is built on 3 different pillars, right? I think defining your avatar. So, I mean, what I'm about ready to say is not going to sound nice, but I would not be trying to go find first-time home buyers right now, honestly. That sounds horrible. You guys are going to like it, but that is not a way to like flourish in this market right now. I would be identifying avatars of people that have lived in a home for the last 2 to 5 years, that live in a townhome or a condo, that are looking to move up, and that hopefully are making more money than they were making when they bought their place a couple of years ago. They maybe got a couple kids and they're running out of room, right? Like that to me would be a very low hanging fruit place that I would go. Also, I talk with people that maybe are in that stage of life where they are more successful and they got some more money, they got some equity in their house, and maybe they have kids. Talk to them about buying their first investment property, but from a standpoint of like, hey, prices are going to keep going up. Like, wouldn't it be cool if like you use these investment properties and they could be places where your kids could rent from you later on down the road, 15 years from now or whatever. It's like, those would be places that I would have those conversations. But I mean, the name of the game right now is listings. So I would put my emphasis on that and finding people that are in those spots that can move.
Awesome. I love that.
And I also just say motivation. That's the other thing comes back to. So it's like ability, but you also have to find motivation. They could have the ability to do it, but if they're not motivated to do it, they won't. Right. So, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Brian. Let's give him a round of applause. I don't know if your brain works in images like mine, but this is what I just saw as he described that. Who are these people? Are these the buyers that are way out here, or are they your whole database is completely scattered? Figure out who fall in what circle and who are the ones you want to target. That's what I saw in my mind, if that's helpful. Maybe I'm just weird, but Justin, did you leave? Can you still hear me? Oh, he saw, here's what happened. He saw that he was not first place and he booked it. Justin, if you can hear me, I totally wanted to ask you a question. I'm bummed that he took off, but we need to recognize him. Justin is, he's the leader. Hey, we still have, so Carrie, you come up. So you get to be our spokesperson for Justin because he, by default, left it to you. And I actually, this is pretty in line for what I wanted to ask him, because Justin is on the team level. He's won this pretty often. And I would like to know on the system side, because, well, first of all, who are you on the team? What do you do?
Everything. Whatever
Everything.
Justin needs. The assistant. I'm his assistant.
Yep.
And then Lindsay is our new marketing lady, and she's amazing.
Excellent. Hi, Lindsay. You can come up here too. We won't put you on the spot and ask you questions, but we want to recognize you guys. So the question that I wanted to ask is, what is your favorite system that adds to your success in your team?
Right now, we're currently revamping and redoing our systems. So that's kind of
So you
a
don't have any
difficult
favorites?
question.
Are they all?
We're best at the buyer ones because we have more of them. And we're redoing all of our listing for the sale stuff. But I think just having something in place that keeps you on task and remembering your clients and making them feel loved on is the most important thing.
Is there one item within your systems that helps you guys accomplish that the most, or that's the most efficient or effective?
We use brevity to help us stay on task, and just calendaring events and remembering birthdays and special occasions for each of the clients, even after the transactions have started or after they're finished.
Okay.
So that people feel important, because we love them and we want them to remember us when they have friends and family that might need help in the real estate world.
Awesome. So if I can dissect that, whatever
Yes.
system you're using, make sure you have checks and balances.
Yeah.
Make sure you have the tasks before, during, and after a transaction to
And
stay in
it's
touch.
also super important, if you have team members, to communicate with them. We get together every Tuesday morning, or we try to, and then again throughout the week, just to keep all of us on task and know what one another is doing at all times. That's tricky with Justin.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you for sharing
Thank you.
with us. Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. And Lacey Stevens and her team, 8 units, just over 3 million in production. And we have Alex here. Can I pick on you? Will you come up here? Lacey's not here, but Alex, tell us who you are and what you do on the team.
Sure. Hi, guys. My name's Alex. I work with Lacey Stevens. I'm actually her niece. We're kind of like sisters, to be honest. And basically what I started out doing was being a buyer's agent, which is great because it gets you really familiar with the market. It's a little bit easier than trying to deal with a listing. But now she has me taking over her listings. We're working on investments. So I'm really getting involved on all aspects. So I would say Lacey, her dream is to kind of step out and have me manage it for her. And so that's kind of what we're working towards.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what's one thing that you do specifically that you would say this adds to the success on your team?
So I think what helps the most is that I am young and I don't have kids. So I think that really does add a lot of value, because with Lacey, she has 2 little ones, and anyone that has kids knows like you can't always make it to things. And so with me having a flexible schedule, especially in this market, I'm able to get out buyers as soon as possible, whether it's within an hour or that night or anything like that. So it really does help.
So what I heard is if you have kids, you're hosed. Sorry.
Yeah, no, unless you have, like, yeah, family helps, right? But with her, that's kind of like her incentive, right? Is if she can't make it, she has me and I can get out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Appreciate you.
Of course.
Let's give them a round of applause. So Lacey and her team, what I know I made the joke about kids, but what Lacey has figured out is she's figured out how to run her team and still run life at the same time. She is such a good example of that. And so leverage around and accomplish what you're looking for. Our last category right here is individual. We've got Jared Hansen, 20 units, just about 14.5 million, and still leading the way. He has been our leader. He's been very close to being knocked off a couple times. People are in a friendly way for that, but Jared, congratulations on being on the top again. And I want to congratulate Annie Cannon, 15 units, about 14 million in production, and Amy Gibbons, 11 units, 5.5 million in production. I don't see any of them here, but let's give them all a round of applause. That's amazing. Let me just make sure. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful to be, I've been an agent here for a long time. I appreciate the awards. Sometimes it's like, hopefully it's not demotivating. Hopefully it is motivating. My first time I went to awards, I was brand new joining Keller Williams, and I was like, I'm going to be up there, and figured out, just the systems, kind of like what we learned today from some of these people. The little systems will help you to get there. And just appreciate you all being here, and grateful to be around such amazing people. So have an amazing day and go grab some lunch.